Good day, everyone. I am Mary Rose Ensano
And I am Eliza Jane Garde.
of BSED 3B. And this is our video lesson in Technology and Teaching and Learning 1. We are going to demonstrate the discussion part of the lesson plan. This lesson plan is for grade 7, 4th quarter. Now that you have answered all the questions about the song, let us now proceed to the discussion proper. Today, you're going to talk about prepositions. Prepositions are essential elements in the English language that establish relationship between different parts of a sentence. They often indicate location, time, direction, or relationship between people or things. Prepositions are words that typically come before a noun or pronoun and show its relationship to another word in a sentence. They are used to connect nouns, pronouns, or phrases to other words in a sentence and help clarify the relationship between them. Prepositions are often short words such as in, on, under, at, by, for, with, and to. Examples. The first one is she is in the classroom. The preposition used is in. The cat is on the table. The preposition is on. Number 3, they arrived before the meeting. The preposition is before. Next, the ball rolled under the couch. The preposition is under. And lastly, she went to the store. And the preposition is to. We have here the functions of prepositions. Prepositions show location or place, indicate time, express direction, and establish relationships. The first function is showing location or place. Prepositions like in, on, at, under, and beside indicate where something is located or positioned in relation to something. And in showing location or place, the preposition used are in, on, and at. In is used for an enclosed or defined place. For example, she is in the house. The preposition is in, and the example shows that the person is in an enclosed or defined space. That is the house. Next is on. On denotes a surface or position above something. For example, the book is on the table. The preposition is on, and the book is positioned above the table. Lastly, we have at. At indicates a specific point or place. For example, they met at the park. The park is a specific point. Another example for a specific point or place are at the school, at the church, at the house, or anything else that pertains to a specific point or place. The next function is indicating time. Prepositions such as before, after, during, and since are used to indicate when an action takes place or the duration of an action. So we use prepositions before, after, and during to indicate time. Before refers to something happening earlier than a specific time. For example, she left before the party started. Next, after denotes something happening later than a specific time. So you can see the difference between preposition before and after. We use before when the event happens earlier than a specific time. Then we use after when the event happens later than a specific time. The last one is during. During is used to indicate when something happens within a particular period. For example, they sang loudly during the concert. So the event happens within a particular period during the concert. Next function is to express direction. Prepositions like to, from, into, and towards indicate the direction of movement or the destination of an action. We use the preposition to, from, and into to express the direction. To indicates movement towards a destination. For example, she walked to the store. She walked towards the store. Next, from. From shows the starting point of movement. For example, he came from the office. The starting point of the movement is in the office. Into. It indicates movement going inside something. For example, the cat jumped into the box. The cat jumped inside the box. The last function is establishing relationships. Prepositions also help express relationships between people, objects, or ideas. For example, with, by, and among describe how things are related or associated. With indicates association or accompaniment. She went, for example, she went with her friends. The person here is associated with her friends. She has a company, which is her friends. By, it indicates the methods or means. The letter was sent by mail. The letter was sent by means of mail. The last one, among, it refers to being a part of a group surrounded by others. For example, he was sitting among his classmates. So that was the functions of prepositions. Again, the functions of prepositions are to show location or place, indicate time, express directions, and establish relationship between object, person, or places.
We are done in discussing the functions of preposition. Now we are going to discuss the different types of preposition. So the first types of preposition is the simple preposition. So these are single word preposition that express a relationship between two elements in a sentence. So it's only a single word preposition. So the examples of simple preposition that we can use in a sentence include in, on, at, under, over, between, among, beside, by, for, with, to, and etc. So the example of it is the book is under the table. So the simple preposition that we use in that sentence is under. The next types of preposition is the compound preposition. So these prepositions are formed by combining two or more words. So unlike the simple preposition that is only a single word preposition, combined preposition formed by combining two or more words. So the examples of compound preposition that we can use in a sentence include because of, in front of, out of, on behalf of, and etc. So the example of it is the teacher is in front of his class. So the compound preposition that we use in that sentence is in front of. The next types of preposition is the praise preposition. So these are praises that function as preposition. So this is just like the compound preposition that formed by two or more words which is combined. So the examples of praise preposition that we can use in a sentence include in spite of, by means of, on the verge of, in addition to, etc. So like for example, in addition to what the teacher said in his class. So the praise preposition that we use in that sentence is in addition to. So the next types of preposition is the prepositional phrases. So this consists of a preposition, its object, usually a noun or pronoun, and any modifiers that complete the phrase. So like for example, the book is on the table. So the preposition that is being used in that sentence is on, which is indicating to show the location or places, while the object that is being used is the book, and the modifier that complete the phrase is the table. The next type of preposition is the preposition in idioms. So prepositions often play a significant role in idiomatic expression, where the meaning of the phrase can't be deducted from the individual words. So the preposition is very important in idiomatic expression, where the meaning of the phrase cannot be deducted from the individual words. So, for instance, the example of preposition in idioms are on the ball, in the dark, by heart, at odds, etc. So the next types of preposition is the prepositions of place. So preposition that indicate the position or location of something in relation to another object. So the examples of preposition of place that we can use in a sentence is IR, in, on, at, under, over, by, beside, among, between, etc. So the next type of preposition is the preposition of time. So preposition that indicate when something occurs or the duration of an event. So it's all about time. So the examples of preposition of time that you can use in a sentence are before, after, during, since, until, at, on, by, etc. So like for example, she came in the class before her teacher started her lesson. So the next type of preposition is the preposition of movement or direction. So preposition that indicate movement from one place to another or the direction of movement. So the example of it that we can use in a sentence are to, from, into, towards, through, across, along, up, down, etc. So like for example, the boat passed across the river. So the preposition of movement or direction that is being used in the sentence is the preposition across.